Hey, welcome to another episode of Classic Microcomputers. This is Rob, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HP-85 computer. One of these guys right here. This computer here is rapidly becoming one of my favorite computers to spend time with. I'd like to call it HP's real first technical desktop computer, but there was a series before this. The reason I like this one the best is because it has quick feature overhaul, is a 5-inch CRT screen. It has a built-in tape drive. It has a built-in printer, expansion ports in the back, and when you power it up, it's pretty much ready to go. It has a built-in basic, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a really unique computer, and we're going to take a look at disassembling this computer, and we're going to be installing. The reason for disassembly is because we're going to be installing the EBTKS board. From Philip Friedman over at Fliptronics. EBTKS stands for everything but the kitchen sink. So this is a really easy to install board, but the reason we got to dig in to install this board is because we want to disconnect the tape drive on this unit. They use tape for storage, which was an odd choice at the time, but it was 1979, so most of these tape drives have gotten, the capstans on them have gotten gooey, and they need to be repaired. In this case, we just want to go ahead and disconnect it to install the EBTKS board, which will give us additional memory, tape drive emulation, disk drive emulation, ROMs, a whole slew of new things. So definitely a recommended addition, and we're going to be spending a lot more time with this computer in the future. It is fun. I know you might go out there and take a look. HP build these as their technical desktops. They were priced kind of high, just around the $3,000 range. So, you know, they weren't putting these in the hands of the average consumer. They wanted to build these as more a calculating instrument and to control instrumentation. But the darn thing is just so much fun. And with a built-in basic, there's no reason why it can't, you know, be able to do some really unique things and do all kinds of basic programs. They actually had a word processor for it, straight up HP did. They had VisiCalc for it at the time. Anyways, we're going to be delving into this. Let's go ahead and start this episode and start disassembling this, because we need to disconnect the tape drive for that board to work the way we want it to. Let's go. Alright, so for us to start disassembling of the HP-85 computer, what we need to do is get it on the bench here and start taking the different parts out. We're going to pull the paper out of it and struggle a little bit here. Now, the HP-85 uses a roll of thermal paper, still readily available, and now let's go ahead and get it rotated around and pull out one of the expansion cards I had in there. That's simply one of the, I think it's a blank ROM one. Alright, so we're going to have to get to some screws, which are all seem to be located on the bottom of the unit. We're going to move this a little bit faster here so you don't get completely bored, because it appears that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws located on the bottom of the unit. There's nothing tricky, they're just Phillips head screws that we all have to remove and go through. So I make my first attempt, give it a jiggle there. Oh, got a couple that came out, that's kind of nice. And now we're going to seems the cover's still stuck. Let's go ahead and get a few more here out and see if we can bang a few more out. And yep, we get a couple more, put them in our little pile. Are we doing good? Nope, looks like we're still stuck here. Okay, so let's keep going, giving it a try. More screws, let's undo them some more. These darn things are a little sticky. So let's bring her back over and oh, no, still won't come. Alright, let's bring it around and take a look. So first let's dig into the area where the printer is. Hey, there's a little cover. That's cute. Let me put it off to the side. She's still not coming out. Hey, the tape, look at the size of that tape push button. And voila, we have success. You look so good. Look at this amazing thing, Karen. Look at this tiny little TV. Stay back, don't get the camera. Look at that. Look at how cute.
That is tiny.
Isn't it adorable?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the stupid head.
Oh my gosh. So this is the CRT. This is the printer. The computer is actually one board mounted underneath here. One small board underneath the keyboard. Wow. That's it. There's no... That's amazing, because that's the ribbon cable for the ROMs. That is just astounding.
Cool.
Yeah. It is very cool. Alright, so that was all fun. Now it's time to find that ribbon cable. We want to be able to disconnect the tape drive. I don't care about removing it right now, but I definitely want to find it and at least just disconnect it. So a little bit of a challenge here. I can see the tape drive itself and it's located underneath the printer. So gotta look, play with the printer a little bit, and let's go ahead and see if we can find it. Still looking hard here. Got to get the old light out from the phone, and I can see it. It is down underneath there. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Still looking a little bit here, but it's down in there. It's not easily viewable. So looking. Hey, I think, yeah, no. Hey, I think I found it. Alright, so now knowing what we have to tackle, let's go ahead and simply remove the keyboard to get to the ribbon cable. And it's only a couple of screws, so nothing too bad here. So far this computer has been really nice and easy to disassemble, and we don't have to pull the printer to get to the ribbon cables for the tape drive. And almost have it. And let me go ahead and pull these two ribbon cables off for the keyboard, and we're good to go. Alright, and just like that, there's the keyboard. And look at this amazing little motherboard. I'm like a Vanna White here showing this to you. So here it is, complete with Capricorn CPU. It's amazing. Alright, now we had to remove the ribbon cable that was furthest from, like, on the outer part of the PCB. There's two ribbon cables there. The one that's on the inner, closer to me, you leave, and the one that's on the outside you can actually remove. So, and naturally HP was nice enough to use those incredibly yucky ribbon cables that are like stiff plastic or whatever the heck they are, with the metal, the exposed pads on them that you stick in there, and you can bend and crimp real easy. So be careful with them because they are just not fun. So now we're going to go ahead and get the keyboard reinstalled, and then we're going to give it a quick little test here and see how we do. And after some quick monkey shine testing here, it looks like we're good to go. Alright, so it's time to get serious now. Here is our EBTKS board. Super simple design, but does a lot of things. Now what it should do is it should simply plug into the back into one of the expansion slots, and it should be that easy. In fact, if you have an HP-83, which is the similar model to this computer, that doesn't have the tape drive, you would just plug this right in. There is a configuration file, and if you tell, when you order the board, if you tell Philip your configuration, he will pre-configure the board for you. It's a text file, so he recommends that you don't fool with it right away until you get familiar. There is a wonderful support group that uses these boards, which is lots of fun, and they will be happy to help you too, but he seems like a really straight up guy for helping you out. So I really like the board. I think it's really cool, and at this point we got lots of stuff coming up. Pardon my unfamiliarity with the board itself and the system. So I've got some learning to do, and maybe we can do it together. But all I know is, hey, it's installed, it's working, and I got it right. So alright, so this is just a quick little ending clip to this video. This was a real easy install, and I really enjoy this this new HP-85 computer that I discovered, and we'll be taking this further, and I hope you enjoyed how easy this was to do the EBTKS, and we'll be taking a look at some of the options and on-screen stuff and having fun with this system. So I hope you liked this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell me your experience with HP. What do you feel about it? And I hope you get a chance to either get one of these systems. There is an emulator out there. I don't know how much fun the emulators ever are. I've tried them in the past, and they're always, you know, how enjoyable things are. There's nothing like bringing up the original hardware. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video.